Hello and welcome to Angry Andy Reviews, and this is my review for Padre Pio. I've probably butchered that pronunciation, but there you go. It's a film starring the legendary Shia Labeouf. Apologies again, butchered that pronunciation. And it's basically a film about a spiritual leader. Basically he became one of the I can't think of the word, but sort of a leading figure in Catholicism following World War One, and the film deals with sort of the interesting sort of ramifications of people returning home from war, the moral issues that they carry with them, the feeling of loss, the political turmoil, and very, very deeply, spiritual chaos that people were probably clearly going through following such a massive conflict that very much changed the shape of the world, changed everything, changed the outlook of everybody. There were financial chaos following it, disease, all sorts. It's an interesting subject matter. However, this film is less able to deliver on that and deliver on the biographical intensity of such a leading figure, and instead becomes just Shia Labeouf doing Shia Labeouf things, and not in an interesting way. It's over raw. It's insulting and obnoxious in places. Oh, my word, and it's a slog. My word, is it a slog? This is it. It almost feels like there's another film here, and I couldn't place what it was because I very quickly lost interest. It's my word. It's heavy going and not rewarding in the slightest, and it's chewed up. Everything is chewed up by this performance, which is too much. It's too much. You need to stop. I think just stop. I heard something. I remember reading something after I watched Fury about the method acting abilities and capabilities and what it did for the film, and it's offered nothing here. There's a place for method acting, and I think that was a while ago, to be quite honest. The method acting went away when Daniel Day-Lewis retired, I think, and when other actors started doing comedies. I'm looking at you, Robert De Niro. But yeah, it's lost its place, and here all it does is just take the focus away from what would be a very interesting story, a very interesting, tale, biographical tale of moral ambiguity, spiritual loss. But no, it's just the prancing and the faffing about of someone with a really dodgy beard. And I hate to say that because there is, like I said, there is an interesting story here about this man, and we don't fucking get it. We don't get any of it. It's wasted. It's lost, and it's not lost in translation. It's lost in somebody's ego. Completely lost in somebody's ego. What a shame. And again, it's like I said, it's a slog of a film. It deals with some really heavy subject matter, and you don't feel rewarded for sitting through that. You don't feel rewarded. You don't feel like you've earned anything. You don't feel like you've come away with a new way of thinking. This is the ideal film to challenge moral conceptions, moral thoughts of, especially in this climate where there is an ongoing conflict. What is that doing to everyone? What does that do for spirituality? Nah, it's just I'm wearing a beard. Rubbish. Disappointing. Rubbish. And I'm going to end the review there. And I'm going to give this film a 2 out of 10. I'm railing off these 2 out of 10s. Disappointing. Don't bother watching. And what a shame. Never mind. Goodbye.